Hello there, viewers! Do you think about making lifestyle changes? It's hard figuring out your lifestyle. It's especially hard if it directly affects your profession. For example, painters require more stimulation in their lives. Accountants need to eat food that helps boost their memory. Sports people need to be fit in order to excel in any sport. Similarly, an athlete needs to live a more disciplined life. So today, we'll talk about 7 lifestyle suggestions according to your profession. Number 1. Musician. In order to work, music requires the use of almost your entire brain. Your first priority would be to make sure your brain is getting enough sleep. This way you wake up feeling refreshed and way less stressed. You can also take music therapy to help your brain feel more relaxed. Like every craft, playing music gets better with practice. Make it a point to practice every day. Your body also needs to be taken care of, otherwise you won't have the energy to practice. So make sure you follow a diet that consists of protein, vitamins, and minerals. You should also make it a goal to drink tons of water. As far as practice is concerned, it will vary from musician to musician. For example, if you're just learning a new instrument, you'll need at least 20 minutes of practice each day. For an intermediate who's exploring into different styles of playing, you'll need a minimum of 30 to 40 minutes of practice. Similarly, an advanced level player needs to practice more than 60 minutes a day. The more you practice, the better your compositions will be. This reminds me, we did a video on our channel that explains your personality according to your musical taste. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free. Liking this video so far? Well, we're only getting started. Why don't you subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to stay updated on all the latest Bestie content. Number 2. Accountant. As we mentioned in the beginning, an accountant needs to be focused and relaxed. They can rely on meditation, yoga, or Tai Chi. Another option would be to live in an aesthetic environment. Having fresh flowers in your room and milder colors can also help. Since you'll need to remember a lot of details, you can try foods that'll help you remember things better. Fatty fish, blueberries, broccoli, and dark chocolate are some of the best choices. In your free time, play chess. This game will help improve your problem-solving skills. It also allows you to focus better. You can try drinking coffee in the morning as well, as it'll have you feeling more active. Just make sure you aren't drinking too much. Coffee contains caffeine. This will kill your sleep. Reading newspapers and playing strategy or puzzle-related games could also be helpful in keeping your brain more engaged. Number 3. Doctor. Medical workers spend most of their time treating patients. Whether in a quiet office or a crowded hospital, it's easy for them to overwork themselves. This is why a doctor requires a strong body and even tougher mind. Self-help books can really assist them through tough times. A short walk during their break will help them stay calm. This is especially true for surgeons who need their concentration. Yoga and breathing exercises can also be helpful for doctors. Since their job is so hectic, it's important that they are healthy. One short vacation every once in a while would also assist them in relaxation. Once it's done, they can return to work feeling re-energized. Number 4. Athlete. The epitome of a healthy lifestyle is that of an athlete. For example, people who play soccer need to maintain their intensity for 90 minutes. Their job within this time period is not only to defend their own net, but also to score. For this, they need to be fit and active. Foods that contain a lot of protein are a must for sports people. Since they'll be moving around constantly, these people also need sleep. Lots of it. Whatever they can do to gather energy before their big game. If you happen to work in sports, I would highly recommend a sleep period of 7 to 8 hours a day. If you have a break during the day, take some time to sit and relax. Similar to musicians, music therapy is very effective on athletes. Even a workout session while listening to music will help keep them motivated. Of course, depending on the sport a person chooses to play, workout sessions will vary. That reminds me, we did a video on workouts that help fight depression. Make sure that you check it out. Number 5. Painter. One of the first things a painter requires is inspiration. In order for this to happen, they'll need stimulation. Connecting to nature is one of the best ways to stimulate your brain. More importantly, it'll also help you generate ideas for painting. Try living in a place with a beautiful view or somewhere with a lot of greenery, if you have the means to do so, that is. Green is a visually stimulating color. Apart from that, your brain may tire easily, so make sure you're getting enough sleep. While we suggest you manage your sleep cycle properly, we are aware that some painters are nocturnal. If you're able to, try and get your 7 to 8 hours of snooze time during the day. Similar to music, painting is a craft that needs practice. The time to do this varies with each individual. Make sure you take time to practice your art. Number 6. Writer. There are many types of writers, from bloggers to screenwriters to best-selling novelists. While each is important in their own way, the one thing they have in common is that they all need their personal space. This is why living in quiet areas proves to be helpful to them. Blog and article writers need to dedicate time to research, as well as writing. Reading is essential. You can't excel without studying the work of successful figures in your field. A poet should listen to songs with powerful lyrics. Artists like Bob Dylan or Joni Mitchell are good choices for this. Similarly, crime writers need to make sure they read enough material to help them prepare their own project. A few hours of power napping while listening to jazz and classical tunes is also useful. Writers will be required to live a very disciplined lifestyle. Waking up and getting to bed on time is essential for their mental health. You can also check out another video where we have discussed lifestyle changes that can increase our lifespan. Number 7. Engineer. These folks work tireless hours to achieve their deadline. While it's easy to lose oneself in pursuit of that goal, engineers need to figure out how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Once again, a proper sleep schedule is crucial to your performance. Something we wouldn't recommend for engineers is staying up too late. After spending so much time in front of a screen, the last thing they need is fatigue and depression. Skipping meals isn't an option. When they're not at work, engineers need to find ways to reduce their stress levels. This is where a fun hobby comes in. From photography to music, there are lots of options. When they're not tied up at work, a vacation is a must. It will keep them relaxed. Since they spend so much time in front of a screen, morning and evening walks are healthy for them as well. Some post-work entertainment outings are fun. Catching up on the latest movies and TV shows is a must if you're looking to unwind. You're still sitting in front of a screen, but hey, at least it's not a computer. Do you work in any of these professions? Do you practice any of these habits? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video, and enjoy.